Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Herman, and in today's video, as part of my Asia trip and in continuation from my previous video, I'm going to do a review on the business class experience from Hong Kong Airlines. Yeah, I wanted to take the opportunity because since it's a small flight, I was able to get it upgraded to business class from here to Hong Kong to Da Nang on Hong Kong Airlines. This is one of the smaller of the airlines based here in Hong Kong, so sometimes it's a little bit difficult to even find videos on YouTube describing the experience that you have with their business class products, or to compare them to some of the bigger airlines whenever they have especially short haul international flights like this. Do they come with lounge acts? Do they come with priority screening and anything like that? So definitely want to make this video to show that experience and see if this is an airline that you would take between Hong Kong and some of the regional airports that are here in East Asia and Southeast Asia. But now that I got the screening and everything, I'm just going to head over to the lounge and check it out. It does come with complimentary food, so it's always nice before the flight. Although you never want to stuff your face too much at the airport lounges, which is really easy to do because, especially if you're going to get food on the plane, because then you're just going to be stuffed the whole time while you're on your flight. I've never seen a terminal so quiet, especially at a big airport like this. Very, very unusual. I am surprised that this airline has its own club lounge, because this is a small airline. It's not like Cathay Pacific's ANA, because even some of the smaller airlines in the US never have their own lounge. I know JetBlue is considering opening their own lounge at JFK because they do have a big hub there, but that's kind of almost the exception. Some of the other airlines just don't have it, and even the big ones don't have domestic first class lounges available to flyers. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And it's cool, located right in the mezzanine overlooking the airports. Although Hong Kong Airlines didn't come with expedited security line access, I was still able to get through security fairly quickly and head right to the lounge. When I walked into the lounge, I noticed that everything was very clean and new, and from the moment I walked in, the staff was very friendly and professional the whole time. And the food options were great. It was a mix of Cantonese dishes that you can choose from, either rice, noodles, or even just dessert if that's what you wanted. And now heading to the plane to board, since business class passengers get to board first. I want to try to be there and get a view of the cabin. And while waiting, I got great views of the runway. Once on board, you'll notice that the seat configuration is a 2x2, and business class only has a total of 8 seats in the plane. And these large seats in the Airbus A320 were very spacious, excellent legroom, and were very comfortable. And they came with a pillow, a blanket, and a pre-departure beverage. The seat recline, even though this wasn't a lie flat seat, was very comfortable, and overall the seat had great cushion, even though it was an older configuration from what I could tell. As for in-flight entertainment, there was no Wi-Fi available, and the IFE screen wasn't available to actually take out. So as always, I always recommend make sure you have your own entertainment ready for any flight you go on. Despite this being a short 2-hour flight, I did take out my tray table, as it was very useful for even large devices, but because we also received a full meal during the flight. I opted to go with a really good chicken and rice. I wasn't too hungry because I did eat at the lounge, but along with the main course, it also came with fruit and salad on the side. This was finished with a small vanilla ice cream and chocolates on the side. Overall, I really liked the experience I had on this business class product. And at the end of my flight, I left a really good rating and review for all the staff, because the whole time they were very professional, very attentive, and just had top class quality service. Landing was smooth, and I was into Vietnam for my very first time. And the last thing I want to cover in this video is the cost of the flight. To book this flight, there were no options to use points or any fancy redemption methods in order to book this. So what I did is I booked a one-way flight from Hong Kong to Da Nang on main cabin, not basic economy, because basic economy, if you did, even though it's only about $30, it doesn't come with anything such as even checking luggage or any of the sort. So what I did is I booked on main cabin with the option to upgrade to business class if I wanted to later. And that was around $60 US. About 1 week before my flight, I did receive the option through email to upgrade the flight from economy class to business class for only $98 for that one-way segment. And since I couldn't really find any information or anything like that on this experience, I wanted to actually just go ahead and book it and make this video for everyone else, and also to help you compare how even in a small airline, you do get all these other amenities and service options included when you book a business class flight, as opposed to maybe even a legacy carrier here in the US for a domestic economy first class. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And in the comments down below, let me know if you've flown this airline before, or if you maybe even plan to fly this airline in the near future in your travels to Hong Kong and the surrounding region. So until next time.